And part 3 of the video. To continue my top 30 list, we're going to be going from, we left off at number 21, and now we're at 22. And on 22, it's Buffalo 66, directed by the incredibly one-hit wonder, the incredible one-hit wonder himself, Vincent Gallo. Man, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And yet, the director only had one really good film. It's very rare on these occasions. He directed another film called The Brown Bunny, which also has Chloe Sevigny in that infamous scene where she sucks his cock. And it's like the only really good reason to watch the film. If you just want to see that scene, you can watch it on like porn sites, for God's sakes. But like, fuck. You know, the whole film is just pretentious and boring. It's really stupid. Like, it's not really a good film, but if you just want to see that part, then I suggest you check it out. It's really the only worthwhile thing about that film. But this film is in a whole different ball game. This is his masterpiece. I love Vincent Gallo, even as an actor, but as a filmmaker, he really showed his chops for this one. It's such a funny, a heartbreaking film with an even funnier and heartbreaking performance that he gives. And Christina Ricci is just brilliant in the film as well. Great cast. You have Angelica Houston and Ben Gazzara playing his parents. Two pretty fantastic actors right there. The late, great Ben Gazzara. And this film is just fantastic. Kevin Corrigan is also in it. It's got a small part by Mickey Rourke. And it's just a masterpiece. I love this film. It's a great late 90s cult film. Buffalo 66. Really highly worth checking out because not many people have seen this, to my imagination, so it's a really good film that kind of slipped under the radar in the late 90s. Very worthwhile, Buffalo 66. And number 23, we got Mike Leigh's Naked. And this film just fucking, like, the fucking script just knocked me on my fucking ass. This film is written to perfection, acted to perfection. The performance by David Thewlis alone is obsession worthy. Like like his performance will have you talking about it for like days. You'll be telling all your friends after you saw this movie like how good it was. No matter how uninterested they may seem, you'll tell them anyway, because this guy just totally fucking nails it. It's a brilliant part, brilliant film. Very controversial subject matter. Really goes deep into misogynism and just lots of crazy sex shit. It's amazing. It's such a enjoyable, eminently rewatchable film, and it just gets me every time. It's a fantastic, beautiful film. Naked. And number 24, we got Woody Allen's Annie Hall. Classic Annie Hall. I don't really think I need to go into much detail why I love this movie. It's my favorite Woody Allen film. Woody Allen, comic genius. I love all Woody Allen's films. There's just no losing with this guy. He's just a phenomenon of himself. And yeah, just some of the funniest lines from this movie ever. Like, my grandmother didn't give gifts. She was too busy being raped by Cossacks. Like shit like that. It's just so fucking brilliant. Annie Hall, man. Just uncontested favorite Woody Allen. And number 25, got Terry Gilliam's Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Definitely one of my favorite films of all time. This film is very special to me. I basically like to think I live the Gonzo lifestyle in my own way, in my own interpretation of what the Gonzo lifestyle is. And I love Hunter S. Thompson. I love all his books. Campaign Trail, Rum Diary, Fear and Loathing. It's just so amazing. I love his work, and this is by far my favorite film adaptation of it. I think it's the most appropriate film adaptation of it. Where the Buffalo Roam with Bill Murray and Peter Boyle was not bad. Very enjoyable film. I know Hunter S. Thompson himself didn't really have